Pierce-Ruhland. I'm the assistant principal cellist of the Omaha Symphony. I'm going to talk to you today about bow holds on the cello. They're a little bit different from what you would see on a violin or viola or even bass, especially if they're the German bow holds where they hold the bow this way. The cello bow hold is actually quite simple. The basic idea is if you hold the bow in your left hand, you drape your right hand like this very simply, keep your fingers relaxed. Your middle finger can touch right about here on the silver part. And then you just put your thumb on the back of the bow, like this. You don't want it to be tight like this with a bend in. You want a very slight bend out. And you certainly don't want to spread your fingers too far because that will make you tight. You want to keep it very relaxed and simply just hang it on the bow, drop the thumb down, and put it on the string. It sounds very simple. It takes a lot of time and practice to get this right. But if you can think about each of your fingertips kind of contacting the bow gently, but with a little bit of firmness. Think about how a baby will grab an adult's finger. That kind of firm but gentle pressure is exactly what you need on a cello bow. You can feel a little bit insecure sometimes. With the thumb especially, it's easy for it to go too far through like that. You don't ever want it to, go that far in and poke out the other side like that. You just want this little corner right here on your thumb to contact the corner of the frog. So again, hold it, drape your fingers, touch your thumb to the corner of the frog, and you can put it on the string. Also pay attention, as I draw the bow, the hand is shaped one way at the frog, and then as I get out to the tip, the basic shape of the hand is the same. However, I'm putting a lot more pressure on this finger, the first finger, at the tip. On the cello, we need to think about not letting the bow fall this way. If our first finger, index finger, is doing nothing, the bow will fall. On the violin, we don't have to think about that because gravity is going this way, not pulling the tip down this way. So on the cello, we need some grip here. And when we're at the tip, regardless of the string instrument, we need pressure between the first finger and the bow. It's kind of the opposite at the frog, but we still need to support the tip so it doesn't fall. So for the pinky, again, we talked about the first finger having some pressure and having to hold the tip of the bow up. And we pronate out, so we rotate a little bit at the tip. At the frog, the pinky does a little bit of that too, to kind of keep this balance between the tip and the frog. You don't want to collapse the hand back like this. I've seen a lot of cellists, student cellists, playing this way. That's very ineffective. You need to keep some structure in the pinky. You don't also want the pinky too far down on the frog because then it's just not balanced and you can't pronate from here all the way out to here. If you're here at the frog and then you want to be here at the tip, it's very difficult to do that. So you want to have each finger be a little bit active, but don't put too much emphasis on the pinky and grabbing it because that will just tighten everything up. You'll wind up with forearm issues, possibly even knots in the muscles and pinched nerves and things, and that's just a disaster. So you want to have contact, firm contact, and a little bit of active contact, but not tension, not grabbing. And keep in mind, different from the violin and viola, where we have the pinky on top of the stick, on the cello, the pinky is on the frog, on that side of the stick, not on top. It's down here. So just do a few slow bows back and forth and feel how the pressure and the weight of the bow changes in your hand throughout the bow stroke. keep doing that until you have a decent sense of it, and every time you come back to the frog, just maybe reset, check your bow hold. You know, again, hold it in your left hand, drape your fingers, connect the thumb. You know, just be very methodical and easy about it. You never want to grab the bow. That will choke the sound. You always want to be, again, like a baby holding a finger. Very loose, but firm. Every person is different, and every bow hold will be different by necessity. So don't force students to be within one certain box. If somebody's comfortable, you know, with their first finger a little bit further out, that's okay. As long as they're not pressing it there, it's like they're not grabbing. You know, it's okay for them to be spread a little bit different, or a little bit further down like this, or a little bit higher up. Within reason, not too high up. You don't want to be holding just the stick. You do want to be in contact with the frog, but there is flexibility. There is a range that works for the cello bow hold. So good luck.